I pulled one of my pots of turmeric, and this is what I got from it. And this one has nodes. It's going back in the dirt for next year. Planted my turmeric node in this pot. There's plenty of room in there, so I dug out some dirt. It's a sandy compost from last summer. Ran out of good potting soil when I was digging up the turmeric, so I had to borrow from the compost pile. It's very sandy, it's odd. But I mixed some potting soil. I dug dirt out with a spoon, put it in a bucket, mixed in some potting soil, and planted my node in there. I have one more big root that I want to plant. I had to wash a pot for it. Trying some vinegar to see if I can get some of these calcium stains off this old pot. It didn't work perfect, but it looks a lot better. Worth a try. I have to split the difference and work on the tank today. Got the other tank down. Also need to decorate a Christmas tree. All I have on it's lights. Low battery, fairy lights. Yep, I can't stick to one thing. My ADD, short attention span. So I have some sand from the other tank that I can still add to here, and I bought these little feather dusters. They don't have their feathers out, but they're really cool. I need to upright that one and add some sand to hopefully help it stay put. Bought a little cleaner shrimp too. One of these days he'll be out when I'm... Oh, I see antennas back there. There he is. Cleaner shrimp. Helping me keep the tank clean. What else did I buy? Cleaner shrimp, feather dusters, snails. To help clean up some of this green that should not be on the rock. My tang should be doing it, but he's just not eating it. So I'm purchasing more cleanup crew kinds of critters. Turned up the lights a little bit. A little more white and a little more intensity. Let's see if we can get these corals popping. My shark. I got this from Collective Treasures when they were moving. They said they thought it worked. I said, well, I'll see if it works. And I've been using it ever since. That was like a month ago. And I have fallen in love with the little shark. Yeah. I can't afford a shark. But they said half. They said I could have it. But I don't feel right about that either. So I'm going to have to give them some money. My husband just fixed my old vacuum cleaner, which I'm not a fan of anymore. But he won't let me get rid of it. Life is good in the neighborhood. That's what a feather duster looks like when its feathers are out. That's a neon green one. The new ones are red and white and shades of brown. Never shown this tank. This is my Gorgonian tank. Seahorses and pipefish are the goal, so I have to buy things that are compatible with the fish that I want to put in here. Need to move that stool, that mushroom toadstool out a little bit. It's too crunched up in there. And I have a mushroom over here that I need to move. He's detaching. I think I want to put him up there on that rock over there by the red seaweed. Bare spot there. I love this tank. And there's another tank behind it. Might as well show you that one. This is my new frag tank. It's like propagation. Take corals and you split them and either glue them to a rock or put them somewhere where they can attach to something. This gorgonian back here is a frag from my first one. Now I have 3. That's a frag from a, don't know the name of that coral. It's kind of a glowing green leather coral. And I lost the mother colony, so I'm glad I fragged it. It's a recent frag from the big tank, the 40 in the living room. See, these little trees here, I fragged from that big tree. That coral back here, that gorgonian is also a frag. It's huge now. The mother colony's in the other tank. Up on top, waving around, you've probably seen it. Mushroom. I cut a piece off of that one. And it attached itself to something in my little, the little 5-gallon tank, the little Pico. Oh, that's a new frag too from the toadstool. That's the newest one. Oh my gosh, look what happened. I heaped a bunch of sand in there and both feather dusters came out. Look how pretty. Love them very much. It's only, you know, slightly fogged up. Takes about an hour or two, it'll be clear again. So this is the turmeric that I'm going to repot with the roots on it. Just restarting it. These little pieces here were growing off the end of the roots. So I guess that's how they propagate themselves. The end of the roots will grow new pieces. Oh, looks like a piece that just broke off the end of it. I'm using some Lumi potting mix mixed with that sandy compost that I took out of the old pot, and I bought this yesterday. I ran out. Cactus potting mix I'm going to mix in with this. Spoon works good in the house when I don't have my tools. And the new clean pot, and get her potted up. Okay, she is repotted in her new pot. This is my first year growing turmeric, and I'm going to show you the pot that I restarted. It was in Lumi soil. I had it available at the time I was potting that particular pot up. The rest of them were that sandy compost, and the compost worked out better. And I think sandy's right for all these little tube type growing plants. The name escapes me. It takes 10 months for turmeric to bloom, and that's what I'm after, so that's why I'm restarting it in a clean pot with clean fresh soil. And as my foliage dies on my other ones, I will restart them in hopes of flowers and mature turmeric this year.